Have you ever wondered why certain patterns seem to repeat in your life, as if you are caught in an invisible web woven long before you were born? Imagine for a moment that every thought, every action, every intention you have ever set in motion is a thread in a vast cosmic tapestry, one that stretches across lifetimes, binding the past, present, and future in a dance of cause and effect. This is not mere superstition or poetic fancy. It is the ancient and mysterious law of karma, a force as old as time itself, whispered about in the shadowed halls of temples and inscribed in the secret scrolls of sages. Tonight, we journey beyond the surface of everyday existence, peeling back the veil to explore the hidden architecture of reality. What if the challenges you face, the joys you experience, and even the people you meet are not random, but are echoes of choices made in forgotten chapters of your soul's story? What if karma is not a system of reward and punishment, but a sacred mechanism for spiritual evolution, a divine teacher guiding you step by step toward awakening? In this video, we will unravel the enigma of karma, tracing its roots through the labyrinth of ancient wisdom and uncovering its profound role in the evolution of consciousness. We will explore how karma shapes not only our destinies, but the very fabric of who we are becoming. Along the way, you will discover practical techniques to work with karma consciously, transforming it from a mysterious force into a powerful ally on your spiritual path. Prepare to enter a realm where every action is a seed, every experience a lesson, and every moment an opportunity for transcendence. The secrets of karma await. Are you ready to remember what your soul has always known? To truly grasp the role of karma in spiritual evolution, we must journey back through the corridors of time, to the ancient civilizations where this mysterious law was first whispered into the world. The word karma itself emerges from the Sanskrit root kri, meaning to act or to do. Yet in the sacred texts of India, the Vedas, the Upanishads, and the Bhagavad Gita, karma is far more than mere action. It is the subtle, invisible current that flows from every deed, thought, and intention, shaping the destiny of individuals, societies, and even worlds. Picture the sages of old, seated beneath banyan trees, their eyes closed in deep meditation. They spoke of karma as a cosmic ledger, a record not kept by any external judge, but by the soul itself. In the Upanishads, it is written, "As a man acts, so he becomes. As a man's desire is, so is his destiny." Here, karma is not punishment, but a mirror, reflecting back to us the true nature of our being, inviting us to awaken to the consequences of our choices. But the wisdom of karma is not confined to the East. In the teachings of the Buddha, karma is the engine of samsara, the endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. The Buddha taught that liberation comes not from escaping karma, but from understanding and transforming it. All that we are is the result of what we have thought, he declared. The mind is everything. What we think, we become. In this view, karma is both the architect of suffering and the key to freedom. Travel further west, and echoes of karmic law can be found in the mystical traditions of Egypt, Greece, and even early Christianity. The ancient Egyptians believed in Ma'at, the principle of cosmic order and balance, where every soul's deeds were weighed against the feather of truth. In the Hermetic texts, we find the axiom, "As you sow, so shall you reap." And in the words of Jesus, "Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." Though the language differs, the essence remains. Our actions ripple outward, returning to us in ways both seen and unseen. Yet, the esoteric traditions go deeper still. In the secret teachings of the Kabbalah, karma is understood as tikkun, the process of soul correction, where each lifetime offers opportunities to heal, to balance, and to ascend. The Sufis, those mystics of the desert, speak of karma as the unfolding of divine will, a dance between fate and free will, where every step is both guided and chosen. Across cultures and centuries, the law of karma has been revered as a sacred mystery, a force that binds the universe in justice, harmony, and evolution. It is not a system of reward and punishment imposed from without, but a living, breathing intelligence that guides each soul toward its highest potential. In the grand tapestry of existence, karma is the thread that weaves together all experience, all learning, all growth. As we move deeper into this exploration, we will begin to unravel how karma operates, not as a static law, but as a dynamic process of spiritual alchemy. We will see how, through understanding and conscious action, we can transform the lead of suffering into the gold of wisdom and become co-creators of our own destiny. Imagine for a moment that your life is a vast, intricate garden. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every action you take is a seed cast into the fertile soil of existence. Some seeds blossom into fragrant flowers of joy and fulfillment. Others sprout as thorny weeds of regret and sorrow. This is the living reality of karma, a law as precise and impartial as gravity, yet as mysterious and subtle as the wind that stirs the leaves. At its core, karma is the principle of cause and effect, but it is not merely mechanical. It is imbued with intelligence, a sacred order that ensures every action finds its echo, every intention its reflection. In the esoteric traditions, karma is often described as a spiral rather than a circle. Life does not simply repeat itself, it evolves, deepens, and refines. Each experience, whether pleasant or painful, is an invitation to greater awareness, a lesson crafted by the soul for its own awakening. Consider the story of a young prince, Siddhartha Gautama, who would become the Buddha. Born into luxury, shielded from suffering, he eventually encountered the realities of old age, sickness, and death. These encounters were not random. They were the ripened fruits of karmic seeds planted in countless previous lives. Siddhartha's journey was not just a quest for personal enlightenment, but a living demonstration of how karma shapes the path of spiritual evolution. His suffering became the catalyst for awakening, transforming the chains of karma into wings of liberation. But karma is not only about grand destinies or dramatic events. It operates in the smallest details of daily life. The irritation you feel in traffic, the kindness you show to a stranger, the thoughts you harbor in secret. All are threads in the karmic web. Like a master weaver, the universe responds to your every movement, weaving your intentions into the fabric of your reality. To understand karma is to recognize that nothing is wasted, nothing is lost. Every experience, no matter how trivial or profound, is a stepping stone on the path of spiritual growth. The ancient yogis taught that karma is not a prison, but a school. Each lesson, repeated until learned, is an opportunity to transcend ignorance and embody wisdom. The pain of the past is not a punishment, but a teacher. The joy of the present, not a reward, but a signpost pointing toward your true nature. Let us use a metaphor. Picture a river winding through a mountain valley. The river's course is shaped by the rocks and earth it encounters. These are your past actions, your karmic imprints. Yet the river is not bound by its past. It can carve new channels, find new directions, and even transform the landscape itself. So too with karma. While your past shapes your present, your conscious choices in this moment can reshape your future. In the next section, we will dive deeper into the nuances of karma, exploring the different types, the hidden mechanisms at play, and the ways in which karma can be consciously transformed. We will uncover the lesser-known aspects of this ancient law and reveal how you can become an active participant in your own spiritual evolution. As we journey deeper into the labyrinth of karma, the landscape grows more intricate, revealing hidden chambers and secret passageways. Karma is not a single monolithic force, but a tapestry woven from many threads. In the ancient teachings, karma is often divided into three primary types: Sanchita, Prarabdha, and Kriyamana. Sanchita karma is the vast reservoir of accumulated actions from all your past lives, a storehouse of seeds, some dormant, some ready to sprout. Imagine it as a library of every intention, every choice, every lesson yet to be learned. Most of these seeds remain latent, waiting for the right conditions to manifest. Prarabdha karma is the portion of that storehouse which has ripened and is now bearing fruit in your current life. It is the script you are handed at birth, the circumstances of your family, your body, your innate tendencies, and the major events that seem fated. This is the karma you must experience, the river you must cross, the lessons you cannot avoid. Yet even here, there is room for transformation, for how you respond to these circumstances can alter the very texture of your journey. Kriyamana karma is the karma you are creating right now, in this very moment. Every thought, every word, every deed is a brush stroke on the canvas of your future. This is the realm of free will, the place where destiny and choice meet. The sages say that while you cannot change the wind, you can adjust your sails. By acting with awareness, you plant seeds of harmony, compassion, and wisdom, which will blossom in times yet to come. But karma is not always linear or obvious. Sometimes, the effects of an action are delayed, rippling through time and space in ways the rational mind cannot predict. A kind word spoken today may return as unexpected help years later. A selfish act may echo through generations, shaping destinies in subtle, unseen ways. The universe is a masterful accountant, balancing every ledger, ensuring that nothing is overlooked. There are also collective karmas, the shared patterns of families, communities, nations, and even humanity as a whole. These are the great tides that sweep through history, carrying us along in their currents. Wars, revolutions, renaissances, and even global crises are the flowering of seeds sown by countless souls over centuries. To awaken spiritually is to recognize your part in these collective stories and to choose, consciously, what you will contribute to the world's unfolding destiny. Yet perhaps the most profound secret of karma is this: it is not meant to bind you, but to liberate you. The chains of karma are forged from ignorance, from the illusion that you are separate from the whole. As you awaken to your true nature, as consciousness itself, vast and eternal, the grip of karma loosens. The yogis speak of burning karma through selfless service, meditation, and the fire of wisdom. When you act without attachment to results, when you see yourself in all beings, karma becomes a tool for transformation rather than a prison of repetition. In the end, karma is both the question and the answer, the riddle and the key. It is the invisible hand that guides you toward your highest self, shaping every experience into an opportunity for awakening. The more you understand its workings, the more you become the conscious author of your own story, turning the wheel of fate into the spiral of spiritual evolution. In the next section, we will step out of the realm of theory and into the world of practice. How can you work with karma in your daily life? What techniques can help you transform old patterns and plant seeds of a brighter future? Prepare to discover the practical alchemy of karma. Now let us step from the realm of cosmic law into the sanctuary of daily life, where the mysteries of karma become living, breathing realities. The ancient sages did not merely contemplate karma as a distant philosophy. They lived it, shaped it, and ultimately transcended it through conscious practice. You too can become an alchemist of your own destiny, transforming the raw material of experience into the gold of wisdom. Begin with awareness. The first and most essential practice is to become a silent witness to your own thoughts, words, and actions. Imagine yourself as a lantern bearer, illuminating the hidden corners of your mind. Each day, set aside a few moments to reflect. What seeds am I planting with my intentions? What patterns am I repeating unconsciously? This simple act of observation is the first step in breaking the cycle of automatic karma. Next, cultivate intentional action. The Bhagavad Gita teaches the art of karma yoga, acting without attachment to the fruits of your labor. Before you speak or act, pause and ask, is this action rooted in love, compassion, and truth? Or is it driven by fear, anger, or selfish desire? By choosing actions that align with your highest values, you begin to weave a new pattern in the tapestry of your life. Forgiveness is another powerful tool for karmic transformation. Old wounds and resentments are like heavy stones carried from lifetime to lifetime, weighing down the soul. To forgive is not to condone, but to release yourself from the bondage of the past. Visualize the person or situation that has caused you pain and silently affirm, I release you. I release myself. May we both be free. In this act, you dissolve the karmic knot, allowing new possibilities to emerge. Selfless service, or seva, is a practice revered in every spiritual tradition. When you serve others without expectation of reward, you burn away layers of self-centered karma and open your heart to the flow of grace. Volunteer your time, offer a kind word, or simply listen deeply to someone in need. Each act of genuine service is a spark that illuminates the path ahead. Meditation is the crucible in which karma is transmuted. In the stillness of meditation, you step outside the web of cause and effect, touching the timeless essence of your being. With each breath, you dissolve old patterns, clearing the mind and heart for new growth. Even a few minutes of daily meditation can create ripples of peace and clarity that transform your entire life. Of course, the path is not always easy. Old habits may resurface, and the weight of past karma can feel overwhelming. When this happens, remember the river. It may be shaped by the rocks of the past, but it is always moving, always changing. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate small victories. Each conscious choice, no matter how small, is a step toward freedom. Finally, seek the company of those who inspire you. The energy of a spiritual community, or satsang, can uplift and support you on your journey. Share your insights, learn from others, and remember that you are not alone in this great adventure. By weaving these practices into your daily life, you become a conscious participant in your own evolution. Karma is no longer a mysterious force acting upon you, but a living current you can navigate with wisdom and grace. The seeds you plant today will blossom into the garden of your tomorrow. As we draw the veil on our exploration of karma, let us pause and reflect on the journey we have taken together. We began with a question, a whisper from the depths of the soul. What if every moment, every choice, is a thread in the grand tapestry of our spiritual evolution? We traced the origins of karma through the ancient wisdom of sages and mystics, discovering that it is not a system of punishment or reward, but a sacred law of growth, balance, and awakening. We unraveled the core mechanics of karma, seeing how it operates not only in the grand events of our lives, but in the smallest, most intimate moments. We learned that karma is not a prison, but a school, not a sentence, but a path. Through awareness, intentional action, forgiveness, selfless service, and meditation, we hold the keys to transform our karma, to become conscious creators of our destiny. Remember, the river of your life is always flowing, shaped by the rocks of the past, yet ever free to carve new channels. The seeds you plant today, through thought, word, and deed, will blossom into the experiences of tomorrow. Each moment is an invitation to awaken, to choose love over fear, wisdom over ignorance, and compassion over judgment. So, as you step back into the world, Carry with you the ancient secret. You are both the weaver and the thread, the dreamer and the dream. The law of karma is not here to bind you, but to guide you, gently, persistently, toward the realization of your highest self. Reflect on the patterns in your life. Try the practices we have shared. Watch as the tapestry of your destiny begins to shift, revealing new colors, new possibilities, new light. The journey of spiritual evolution is endless, and every step you take is a step toward home. If this exploration has stirred something within you, let it grow. Share your insights, ask your questions, and continue seeking the mysteries that call to your soul. The path of karma is the path of awakening, and it is yours to walk with every breath, every heartbeat, every choice. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until next time, may your actions be wise, your heart be open, and your spirit ever free.